In 1908, thousands doubted the Wright Flyer would succeed. In 1968, hundreds of thousands argued the first 747 was too big to fly. And in 2008, millions are clashing over the myth of plane on a conveyor belt.
Excellent!
But none have caused such heated public debate as this flight of fancy. If a manned airplane is on a conveyor belt and both are going at the airplane's takeoff speed, but in opposite directions, will the plane be held where it is, or will it take off? Yesterday, Big Scale hit big problems.
Holy crap.
The crosswind blew away any chance of a test.
If this wind is heading up the runway, we can't do anything.
It's dawn on the tarmac, and that's why we're here, because there's no wind for, we're told, the first couple of hours of the morning. We are hauling ass because the tarp is perfect right now.
It's like making a very big bed.
With less than a guff of air movement, you could say the Mythbusters have broken wind.
This is looking great.
But another discovery could seriously jeopardize this test.
Yesterday, while Jamie was driving just at a slow speed, I decided to run on the tarp because I thought it'd be funny. But every time my foot hit the tarp, it tore a huge hole in it. That's what I'm picturing as the worst-case scenario. That the moment that plane starts to roll and Jamie starts to drive in the opposite direction, the tarp just rips all to hell.
Even though he's facing a bizarre conveyor belt death, Mark seems unflappable. But with 10 years of flying experience, what does he think of the myth?
Do you think that this conveyor belt will be able to keep your plane from taking off?
Yes, if I match my speed exactly the same speed forward as it's going backwards, and there's no air over the wings, I should just sit there like a brick.
Hang on.
I should just sit there like a brick.
So, the controversy continues. Pilot Mark believes the myth that the plane will be held in place by the belt.
And if we do take off, I'm going to be a surprised individual.
It's surprising, but small scale proved the plane got enough lift for takeoff. So there's only one way to settle the argument once and for all.
You guys ready to do this thing?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Let's do it.
All right.
It's time to go big scale. And with Jamie's pickup pulling a massive conveyor belt in one direction, will a manned aircraft going the same speed in the other direction have the lift it needs to get airborne? Mark does his final checks.
Light support, you're clear to take off.
Copy that.
Jamie's all set.
The truck is in gear. I'm good to go. Over.
All right, this is full-size airplane on a conveyor belt. For real this time.
Thousands of people wait in anticipation. And Adam gives the thumbs up.
Go, Jamie, go.
Mark and Jamie accelerate in opposite directions. And it's arguably the most incredible sight since the Wright brothers got airborne. A very surprised Mark Johnson takes off in his plane from a conveyor belt.
That worked! Oh, that was beautiful! Go, Jamie, go!
A beautiful takeoff. Even with the conveyor belt matching the plane's takeoff speed, the plane moves forward past the traffic cones and easily takes to the skies.
Nice work!
Once we started to roll, I gunned it. I got up at a fairly good clip.
As soon as I told you to go, I was totally expecting to watch the cloth just rip!
And safely back on the ground, Mark is one hell of a stunned pilot.
That was beautiful!
Oh, thank you.
That worked like a charm!
Thank you, thank you.
Good job. That's what we call busted on Mythbusters.
That is superior help. Thank you so much.
That's what I call amazing.
Were you surprised?
Yes, I was really surprised that it just took off normally. I thought that I would just sit here like a brick.
It was beautiful being over there. I'm watching the tarp moving like this, and you just took off like it wasn't even there.
Exactly.
You had no relationship to it.
That's true, and I'm totally surprised.
Awesome. That was so good.
Safe flying.
Bye. Maybe we can supersize this with a jet next time.